Welcome to Maths Gym and good evening. You all are preparing for your final exams for class 10th, which is to be held on Monday, that is 11th of March. Well, this question might be a one marker question or maybe two marker question. It will be helpful for you. Take a look at it. It's an important question. Zeros of polynomial. Okay, and this comes fundamentally under chapter 2, so don't confuse it with quadratic equation because it looks like a quadratic equation. So the question is what are the zeros of polynomial x square minus 3x minus m into m plus 3, that too in the bracket. Now you have to understand that you need to find zeros. Fundamentally, you know that you can do this by factorization. How do you factor? How do you find the factors? So if you recollect your basic fundamental, you have to find out the factors out of the third term, which is the constant, and the coefficient of x square. Now utilizing those two, you need to split it such that your middle term is arrived. So take a look at the next step. So when we split the middle term, see x square minus 3x minus m plus m times m plus 3 shall become x square plus mx minus m plus 3 times x, and minus of m into m plus 3 is the third term which remains as it is. Please take a look what we have done. We have basically splitted this middle term utilizing the third term out here into mx and m plus 3x. Now how do we get it? Okay, just to get it for some of you to get a quick steps, we use the tree diagram, right? We use the branches. So if you take a look at it, we have taken the constant last term minus of m into m plus 3. What are the factors which we can pull out? It will be m as well as minus of m plus 3. Now why we have taken minus out here, not with m, is also a little common sense we need to apply, that both of them when added up gives you minus 3, and that is what is the coefficient which you are looking at in the middle term. So you have to split the middle term utilizing m and minus m plus 3. Hence your current step, which is x squared plus m plus mx minus m plus 3 times x, and the third term remains as it is. So after that, what do? We combine first two terms. So these are the two terms which we are combining. So we take x common, so it is x times x plus m, and in the next two terms we are combining and taking out. We can see that we have a common factor, right? M plus 3 and m plus 3 out here. So take a common factor out from both of them. When you take minus of m plus 3 common, you get x plus m. Now take a look at these two terms. What is, do you see something common out here? You can see that between these two terms, x plus m is common, right? So if x plus m is common, let's take that out. So x plus m times, we have put a square bracket purposefully to segregate one m plus 3. So you see x plus m times, from the first term what you get x, and from the second term what you are left with is m plus 3. Well, that answer is already arrived. Let's write down the last two steps. Zeros of polynomials shall be x plus m equal to 0, which basically gives you x is equal to minus m, and the other could be x minus m plus 3 equal to 0, which would be x is equal to m plus 3. So these two are the zeros of the polynomial. So happy learning. Solve your problems, practice your important questions which you have marked for yourself for the as per the difficulty level, and also revise your formula sheet for your as a part of your final preparations. Thank you.